Today is a very special day. Today, I think I'm good to roll. It's a GTR day. I cannot tell you how excited I am. I've just popped into a local Harley dealership. They had one of my best all-time bikes here, but the touring version, right? You know, I'm looking for a tourer, possibly. Well, here it is, the Kawasaki 1400 GTR. I used to own a ZZR 1400. What a weapon. Probably the best bike I've ever ridden. I always said that is the greatest bike for touring that I ever knew at the time. And I've just come across one. They're like gold dust. You don't see them that often. So this has got about 32,000 miles. This is a 2007 bike. It looks a little bit dated now in terms of spec, but I tell you what, it's fantastic. Just riding around here, brilliant. Let me show you. Okay, so without further ado, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get out on that bike and I'm going to go and take her for a ride and see what's what. But the point of this video is that I've been looking at new bikes and I kind of been dismissing or forgetting all the older bikes. Some of the older bikes that will just be absolutely brilliant, and you're going to get them for a song. This in the region of about 4 grand, something like that. You're going to get all the touring capability. It also comes with a top box as well, and it's full service history and everything. And it's probably one of the best touring options if you like sports tourer and if you like the style. And I like the sportier version of this bike, the ZZR 1400. As I say, it's one of my favourite bikes. Let's go give it a go. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Oh my word, what a beast, what a beast. You would think that that is going to be dated. It's 2007, but I tell you what, it just eats up the miles, eats up the bends, eats up the bumps on the road. Powerful as you like, quick as you like, fantastic riding position. You know, your handlebars are up here. They seem to just go up and up and up. They look like aftermarket ones, if you know what I mean, like risers. And this is where the vlog takes a little segue because I had a camera failure. But suffice to say, I'm going to carry on with the footage, but I'm going to carry on talking about this bike, which was absolutely brilliant. This bike, the 1400 GTR from Kawasaki, if they made a modern version of it right now, I'd probably be riding that. That's no word of a lie. Problem with Kawasaki is that they ditched the GTR 1400 and they also ditched the ZZR 1400 or the ZX14, and they went with the HS2s and they got all the different versions of those now. But a lot of people, myself included, would still go for the GTR 1400. The great thing about this bike, and I'm really considering it now because again, decisions, you know, it's another option now. I could get that and still keep my Harley. Not put the money towards the Harley, but put that, and then I've got basically an all-round bike, that one that's going to give me sort of performance touring, great commuter, but it's an all-year-round bike. This I can just keep for fun. But that bike, in the bends, on the suspension, on the brakes, the pickup was fantastic. It's not as much as my ZZR 1400. I think it's slightly detuned a little bit, but it's still as quick as you like. It's unbelievable, this bike. If you are a ZZR 1400 rider or a 1400 GTR rider, Kawasaki, or you've owned one in the past, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Let us know what you think of this bike, and let everybody else know if you think it's as good as I think it is as well. There is no other bike on the market, as far as I'm concerned, that has that mix, that perfect balance of performance riding, of speed riding, and a touring capability with comfort as well. The riding position, as I say, you're sat upright. It's fantastic. The ergonomics of the bike, whilst it's a little bit dated, it's still fantastic. Lots of people go on about, you know, modern technology, traction control and all that kind of stuff, and that bike doesn't have it. It's very basic. The suspension is manual setup, and that's kind of what you want in many respects, because you know it's not going to go wrong. It's easy to adjust. That bike, I swear, on those roads, which were really bumpy as well, really, you know, bouncing up and down all over the place, the suspension just ate it up. Those bikes were real mile munchers. And as I say, I did a lot of high-speed testing on my ZZR 1400. I took it down a runway, nearly 180 miles an hour. I took it for a tour all around Britain. I did 1,450 miles in 24 hours, and that was on a ZZR 1400. That GTR would just eat through that, no problem at all. So I'm going to leave this with you. Honestly, this bike, if I could find one that was a little bit less mileage, and if I could find one just a little bit cheaper, I'm just going to go and do a bit of research and see if this is a real possibility. But as I say, if I could keep my Harley plus get something like that, I'll tell you what, I might be in the divorce courts, but I'll tell you what, at least I have a GTR 1400 and I'd still have a Harley Davidson as well, which is the best of both worlds. But as I say, this is not discounted any other bikes that I've ridden. I went into the Harley dealership to ride the Road Glide. I have got a test ride on that in a couple of weeks' time. I'll let you know what I think of that, and if it's really going to suit what I want out of a bike. It's kind of a touring-y type bike as well. But I tell you what, that GTR 1400, if you ever get a chance to ride one, they're like gold dust, they're very hard to come by, but if you ever get a chance to ride one, go try them out. And if you have ridden one, or if you owned one, let us know your thoughts on it as well. But anyway, until the next time, this has been a good to roll day, a good to ride day, whatever. It's been a fantastic day. Catch you again. Ta-da.